Have you ever been to China? I lived there for several years, and one of the hardest things was the internet. Google didn't work, YouTube didn't work, Facebook and Instagram didn't work. Without a VPN, many foreign websites were simply unavailable. Then one day, I heard something that completely surprised me. Shanghai was getting a Disneyland. I couldn't understand it. I thought Google is blocked, YouTube is blocked, so why would China allow Disneyland, one of the biggest symbols of American culture? That question stayed with me for years. I've visited Shanghai Disneyland 3 times. When it opened in 2016, again in 2024, and once more in 2025. Every visit was crowded, and it wasn't cheap. Besides the ticket, many people paid extra for premier access, food, drinks, and souvenirs. Still, people kept coming. That made me wonder, why does China have Disneyland but South Korea doesn't? After thinking about it, I came 4 conclusions. First, China does not reject everything from America. It chooses what it wants. Google and YouTube are blocked, but if something helps the economy, China is willing to accept it. Disneyland brings tourism, jobs, and investments. Second, Disney also has to follow China's rules. Shanghai Disneyland is a joint project with Chinese company. Disney must follow Chinese laws and accept to the Chinese market. Third, international politics is open about interest, not emotions. China gains tourism and economic growth. Disney gains access to one of the world's biggest markets. Both sides benefit. Finally, this was the biggest surprise for me. At first, I thought Disney was changing China. Later, I realized China was also changing Disney. The park is designed for Chinese visitors, and Disney has adapted to the Chinese market. While living in China, I often heard the word 死板. It describes someone who is too rigid or inflexible. From my own experience, Chinese society value being practical. It protects what it wants to protect, but it also accepts what is useful. Maybe Shanghai Disneyland is one example of that way of thinking. China blocks platforms like Google, YouTube, but it accepts Disneyland because it brings economic value. At the same time, Disney must operate under China's rule. That is why I no longer see Shanghai Disneyland as just a theme park. I see it as a symbol of how China deals with the world. China accepts what it needs while keeping control in its own hand. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel.